When I was in elementary school, I was so proud to be an American because I learned about World War II and I learned how strong and handsome and powerful our fighters were and how they helped save the world from being taken over by fascism. And we saw movies about all the soldiers, and it was just like I was so proud. And then it wasn't until I got older that I learned two things that really are important to the narrative of World War II. One is the name Alan Turing. And I learned about him only through the Imitation Game and watching Benedict Cumberbatch and Keira Knightley portray two of the characters from the codebreakers that were working in London at the time to break the Nazi code. Well, Alan Turing, homosexual, and computer geeks. What he was doing was he was building a computer, and that computer ended up saving 14 million lives. 14 million lives. He was then, the government decided that they should do some type of hormone therapy on him, and he killed himself after a year of that. The other thing that I think we should be told about is the code talkers or the Navajo troops. So the Navajo Indians were recruited to translate the language. They had their own code of language. So our very own Native Americans are the ones that saved or, helped save all the allies. We have a lot to be grateful for when we live in the United States. It is a country that is full of freedoms. We have an incredible Bill of Rights. It was very well thought out, and it is something that is absolutely worth defending. One of the ways that the country stays strong and remains strong is when we as individuals are strong, because the nation is only as strong as its people. If you don't have a strong populace, you don't have a strong nation. And our people are stronger when they're in community. We are meant to be in community. It's how we're connected. And just to give you an example from nature, so I live in the North Carolina, which is the southern seaboard. Here we have a lot of hurricanes. We also have a lot of oak trees. And the reason we have oak trees, even though we have a lot of hurricanes, is because oak trees, when they get hit, they have this interconnected root system so that if one oak tree is hit, the other oak trees hold it firm. They ain't bending anywhere. But because they have this root system, it allows them to stay safe. So part of We the People Rise is building strong communities. So you might wonder, well, how can I do that? Well, let me just tell you, here is a very easy and very fun way to build community in October, because October has Halloween, right? So Halloween, any holiday, is a great time to build community. But Halloween is super fun for a few reasons. One, you can throw a Halloween party for your neighbors. That's always fun. But if you don't want to do that and you want to do something a little bit, a little less, what you can do is, if you have trick-or-treaters, you can have a kids table and you can have an adult table and, have candy for the kids, but then maybe have some like witch juice or some, I don't know, bug juice. I don't know what you want to call it, but something that allows the adults to sit around and talk. You could even do like a bonfire, like if you have one of those fire pits, bring it out to the edge of your driveway and have people stop by and chat. People love that stuff, and that helps you build community. So get out there, make yourself better, make your community better, and make America better.